Of 3, my husband Liam and our fair-skinned daughter Emily. Liam is a farmer and I married into his family. It was a lot to get used to at first, but now I'm used to it and the vegetables look so cute. It's hard work, but I enjoy it in my own way.
Mommy. The lady next door gave me some cabbage. Dad left them at the entrance. She gave me 4 big ones.
What? Really?
Should I bring them some of our vegetables later as a thank you?
Sure. I'm so happy because the cabbage Han makes is so delicious.
I want to eat a beef and cabbage casserole. And pickled cabbage too.
Oh, I love it. And the pickled cabbage would be sweet and delicious, and it goes well with beer too.
If it's pickles, Emily will eat a lot of rice, so let's make that. Then we'll have it for dinner.
Yay!
This is my husband Liam and my daughter Emily. They had a good relationship with our neighbors and lived a happy life. Then one day, I brought some freshly picked vegetables to my parents' house. I brought you some vegetables. I picked the ones that are in good shape. They look so delicious, look at them.
Oh, Olivia, what is it? Vegetables again? Don't you have anything else?
What else?
You should be smart and bring some snacks or something like that.
I don't think you'll need snacks or anything because you always have some on hand.
Even if I always have it on hand, you should bring it. You have expensive sweets and cakes and stuff.
Forget it, just leave it somewhere out of the way.
Hey, sis, did you bring vegetables again? I'm bored with that.
These are my parents and my sister Chloe. My family did not approve of me marrying into a farming family. But I believed that one day they would approve of my vegetables because they were so delicious. After a few months.
Olivia, the vegetables and the fish are ready.
Thank you, Liam. Wow, you prepared it so beautifully.
This is a piece of cake for me. It's a bit heavy. Do you want me to carry it to the car?
No, I'm fine. Thank you very much, I'll go then. That day we decided to bring not only the vegetables we picked, but also fresh fish. But no one was at my parents' house, and there was no sign of them coming back, so I decided to call Chloe. Oh, hello Chloe, you know, I'm at our parents' house right now, and no one is home.
Oh. I'm on the phone right now.
Where are you? Today I brought you some vegetables and some fish.
What? Vegetables and fish?
Yes, I called you the other day to tell you that I would bring them today. What time will you be back? I'll see what time I can make it.
Oh, I totally forgot.
Chloe giggled on the other end of the phone as she said this. There was a hint of someone other than Chloe, and I wondered who it was.
Actually, you know, today is my wedding. So no one's coming home until tonight.
What? Your wedding? Chloe, you're getting married?
That's right. I didn't call you because I didn't have to tell you. To be honest, I forgot you existed.
You have to tell me. I'm your sister and family.
Until now, yes, but I've decided to stop being your family. I don't even know you, you're a stranger to me, you sell vegetables.
Oh, hello Olivia. She meant what she just said.
Mom?
Actually, Chloe is getting married to the son of the heir to a fancy restaurant. So that means you're no longer needed.
What do you mean? Why didn't you tell me Chloe was getting married?
Because if Jacob finds out that he have a sister who married a farmer, she will be embarrassed to be the owner. I don't want you to come to the wedding in your farm clothes.
I wouldn't do that.
We decided together that you and I are not going to be a family anymore. So don't ever get involved with us again.
Father?
That's why we didn't invite you to our wedding. We're moving soon, and of course I'm not telling you where we live.
What, you're moving?
I have nothing to complain about. If you're going to blame me, blame yourself for marrying into a farming family.
Well, I'm hanging up now. You should just keep playing with the dirt.
Well then. Goodbye.
Chloe and my parents treated me like a stranger, and I cried on the spot in shock. Eventually, I took some vegetables and fish home, explained the situation to Liam, and decided to isolate myself from my family. However, the day after that, I received a phone call from someone. Some years after this incident.
I'm finally home.
I've been waiting to see you, Olivia.
I hear you're doing well.
Who are you?
Oh no. I'm your sister Chloe, right? I haven't seen you in a few years and you've already forgotten me?
Olivia. Stop messing with us.
Yes, we haven't seen each other for a long time.
I don't forget, I don't have a sister or parents. My family in the world is just Liam, Emily, and my in-laws.
Don't play pranks on me. Just give me the congratulations money for now. You didn't come to my wedding, so you should at least give me a congratulatory gift.
You said you didn't want me as a family. Why would I give a congratulatory gift to someone like that? You can go now.
You know, we're actually in trouble because we have no money.
Please, can you help us?
No. I don't want to help you.
Oh. You think we're joking, don't you? I wish it was a joke, but I really need money.
I know, you're on the verge of bankruptcy, aren't you? I know all about you.
What?
How do you know?
Because I told her.
With that, Chloe and her parents appeared.
Hey, Jacob! Why is Jacob here?
Is there something wrong with your husband being here?
No, it's not that. I was just wondering why you're here with my sister.
Since you broke up, we've become good friends, and this is a family matter.
No way! What kind of relationship is that?
The day of the wedding, I heard you talking loudly to Olivia on the phone. So I had to apologize to her later that day.
Apologize? What are you doing that's so unnecessary?
If you can't take care of your own family, how are you going to take care of your new parents? That's what I was worried about.
When he came all the way to my house, we hit it off as we talked. He's been visiting me a lot since then.
Huh? Isn't that the worst? Seeing my sister without my knowledge is like cheating on me.
I know. It's just terrible.
Jacob, you should talk to Chloe about things like this.
What are you talking about? People who didn't tell Mom something important. Besides, Uncle Jacob is just having a nice chat with us. I know because Emily was always there when Uncle came.
Emily's right, we used to get together as a family. There were times when just the two of us, me and Jacob, went out for drinks.
Don't get friendly.
I can't believe you treat Olivia like a stranger. I can't believe you would just cut her off. You have no problem doing that.
Jacob is a little boy, he just doesn't understand.
That's right. Olivia is a woman who married into a farming family, so it's no wonder we cut her off.
Yes, and it's also for Jacob's sake. Of course I was ashamed to be part of Olivia's family.
Jacob heard Chloe's words.
Don't be silly. The only reason we are able to serve our delicious food is because of the farmers. Don't you understand? It's not just us. It's the people behind the scenes who make it possible.
That's right. The vegetables that Mom and Dad grow are so delicious. Sometimes people from a company come to see us. They say, "Please sign a contract with us, everyone."
Contract?
Not only that, Olivia is studying Spain so we can expand our business overseas. After exporting vegetables overseas, he helped us grow our business to 100 million in annual sales.
Yes. I heard about this story and came here. Oh.
Olivia. You've worked so hard in the short time we've known you.
Olivia has always been a hard-working girl. That's what I mean.
You won't get anything for praising me so much.
I don't need anything? Instead, you can be a partner with our restaurant. Isn't that right?
Of course, but only if Chloe, the current owner, is replaced. You will never be able to make a deal with us.
What is this? It's totally personal.
That's just terrible.
What's so terrible about it? Ever since Chloe became the owner, the reputation of our restaurant has gone down the drain. We're a long-established restaurant, but we're losing regular customers and not getting any new ones.
Not only that, I've heard that some of the employees are quitting because they don't like your approach. You being the owner is just a bad influence on Jacob's restaurant.
That's not true. I'm a beautiful hostess, right? The customers always compliment me.
You just make the customers feel uncomfortable.
You're a pain in the ass.
You're the type of employee I want to avoid the most.
That's not true. I'm beautiful and I'm more than happy to serve you.
Chloe did not seem to understand her position at all. On the contrary, she seemed absolutely confident in her appearance and customer service. But the reality was not so sweet.
Don't talk nonsense in your sleep. I can't even see you changing your attitude depending on the customer. You also have big fights with your own employees and cooks, and you always bring in unnecessary things. I get a lot of complaints that the back of the house is noisy and the food tastes bad.
That's not my complaint, is it?
I've only been getting complaints about you, Chloe. The way you put the glass on the table is rude, your language is vulgar. Chloe, you have no manners.
Hey. Don't you think that's a bit rude?
Yes, it is. She talks so nice.
She have nice manners too.
It's great to be an idiot, but you have to scold her when you need to. Chloe is the worst, though, because she doesn't realize that she's the owner of a long-established, high-class restaurant.
Huh? I'm the perfect hostess.
You're not. That's why you lost customers, right?
Running a fancy restaurant is really hard, you know.
You made it hard, didn't you?
Oh no. You're so funny.
What?
Stop fooling around, I'm divorcing you.
Divorce? It's true that sales are down and customers are dwindling, but why don't you put flyers in the mailbox or something to advertise?
If the number of customers doesn't increase, the cost of the flyers will be wasted. Besides, some people don't like having flyers in their mailboxes.
Emily, you know better than me. Anyway, I can't be married to Chloe anymore.
Isn't it impossible for us to get divorced over something like this? I just lack a little talent as an owner, that's all.
That's the main reason for the divorce.
Number one reason. Oh, this is it.
Chloe was very surprised when Jacob showed her something. And that's a good thing. What Jacob showed her was...
Well, who is the man in this picture?
It's not Jacob, and yet they are so close, arm in arm.
Well,
Not only do you not take your job seriously, you do things that dishonor the name of a fine restaurant. And on top of that, you even cheat on your husband. I'm appalled to hear that from a proprietress.
But you see, being the proprietress of a high-class restaurant is stressful, isn't it? It's a very hard job, greeting guests with a smile every day.
You're right. Chloe just wanted to relax.
even though we have the same ring, why can't I go out with someone else? I don't know what I'm doing marrying such a nice guy.
For you, Chloe, marrying a rich guy seems to be the end point. The real beginning is when you get married, okay? Why are you playing with other men besides Jacob instead of doing what you should be doing?
I'm not going to change my mind about getting a divorce, and I'm already a stranger to you, Chloe. I don't care what happens to you from now on, and I'm done supporting your parents. I don't care what happens to you anymore. But you will pay me alimony.
Oh no. I can't pay alimony. Mom and Dad think so too, don't you?
We're on Jacob's side, he helps us.
We are Jacob's parents too, even if we are in-laws.
What is this? You're betraying me?
I don't give a shit about a useless person who just plays around.
Our old age is more important.
What? You're the one who's so pushy with your support.
That's enough. You're strangers to me. I don't want to know anything about you either. Chloe had been indulging in affairs instead of doing any of her studies as an owner. In fact, it was an employee of a high-class restaurant who first discovered Chloe's affair. When Jacob heard about it, he asked a detective to investigate the affair. Now that the circumstances for a divorce were in place, then Chloe.
I don't want a divorce. I can't live a rich life anymore.
You say you're beautiful. Why don't you become a celebrity? If you're confident, you'll be very popular and rich yourself.
That would be great. You'll be pampered and you'll be able to support your parents, killing two birds with one stone.
From now on, our restaurant will be affiliated with Olivia's company. I'm going to cut ties with you, Chloe, and start from scratch. No, I'm going to start from scratch again.
Then Chloe will have to start from scratch herself.
Impossible. Olivia, you are rich, so please help me.
I don't care about Chloe, please help me and Dad please.
You cut me off from your family and now you call me family?
How thick-skinned do you have to be?
Please. I took early retirement from the company because Chloe married a rich guy.
Where's the settlement?
I've already spent it.
Jacob, please don't divorce me. I'm doing my best as an owner.
It's too late.
You need to stop living like a spoiled child and start living independently.
Shut up. You can go home now. Bye-bye.
Chloe and her parents said something about help, but eventually gave up and left. Eventually, Chloe was divorced by Jacob and had to pay alimony for the affair. In addition, all three of them were dependent on Jacob's income, and they spent a lot of money on credit cards. With the divorce, the debit account became their own account, so they had to pay for that as well. Chloe and her parents have gotten so used to living without money that they have not been able to regain their intuition after returning to work. Chloe's parents work part-time, but they struggle to make ends meet. Chloe's part-time job doesn't last long, and even when she gets a job interview, she quits immediately and starts over. So the three of them, who had been living a carefree life, making no effort and taking Jacob for granted, went from being rich to living a miserable life, covered in debt. 6 months later.
Olivia. I've got good news.
What good news?
A line with a picture of Jacob.
Really? What does he look like? I think I've seen this guy somewhere before.
Isn't she the lady of the tea shop in the next town called Ambrogio?
Oh yes.
They look so good together. Her brother and his wife are taking over the tea plantation, so there's no problem if they get married.
Aren't they too young to get married?
But you know, I hope they'll always be good friends like your mom and dad.
I received a very nice phone call from Jacob. Since then, I have started stocking vegetables in Jacob's store, and we see each other more than ever. The high-end restaurant, whose reputation was in the gutter, has seen a lot of customers come back. His first marriage failed, but the next one will be fine. With this assurance, I decided to invite his wife over for dinner soon. Just as I have a wonderful family, I am sure Jacob will have a wonderful family as well. Wishing for the happiness of my dear friend, today I am living a happy life with kind Liam and sweet Emily, laughing and having fun together.